I would vlog a little bit. We shall see how long I manage to actually keep this up and whether I actually manage to get any footage. But yeah, as it's a bank holiday, I sort of thought, oh, it might be quite nice to share a little bit of behind the scenes maybe, for you guys, sort of see what I get up to. I don't really have very much planned other than it's the last day in May, so I need to film my June setup today. So I'm going to do that, and then I also want to edit another video that I've been doing. I want to try and sort out my office a bit. It's just a mess basically, so I kind of want to sort that out, give it a little bit of a spring clean, refresh the shelves that are on the wall, and have a little bit of a switcheroo, I think. So yeah, that's kind of my plan, and I'd like to do some baking because we don't have any baked goods in at the moment, which is not like me. So yeah, and I also will probably do some yoga though. I'm not sure that I'll show that because even though I am now, I think 70... Yeah, so I've done 73 days so far. I still don't feel that confident, and I still feel like I'm probably not getting the postures right and things, so I don't really want to show it. But yeah, I will do some yoga today, and yeah, I'm hoping also to get a little bit of shop stuff done and like design work and things, so maybe show you some of that as well. But yeah, first off though, I'm going to make breakfast. I'm going to have a nice breakfast this morning. I've not for the rest of this weekend, I've just had like cereal, and I want to try and make something a little bit nicer, maybe being a bank holiday. I also need to take my medication, yeah, and I think I'm going to have a coffee, though I have ADHD, so it's decaf. The medication I take means caffeine is not friendly for me. So yeah, right, I'm going to crack on with that now. So after saying that I was going to have some proper breakfast, I actually don't feel hungry enough. So I think I'm just going to have a smoothie maybe. Yeah, I don't feel hungry enough, and also I feel like I didn't have enough liquid yesterday, so at least a smoothie would kickstart that a little bit. So yeah, I think I'm going to have a smoothie, and then I'm going to go and get washed and dressed, and then I am going to start cracking on with the day. I'm washed and dressed. I'm just wearing my yoga clothes basically, because I just think, well, it's a bank holiday and I have no plans to go anywhere. I don't really see me getting dressed up, and I don't want to wash my hair or anything because I'm going to have a bath later. So that's the end of my weekend ritual. I always like to try and have a nice relaxing bath. So yeah, I'm gonna get started with my to-do list first, I think actually. So I will show you me doing that, and then I'm gonna give you a little, I'll show you like what needs sorting in this office, because yeah, it's such a mess. It's such a mess. And yeah, it's just getting to the point where it's overwhelmingly messy. So let's tackle the to-do list first though, get that sorted, and then I might actually get the filming done because obviously I need the natural light. Okay guys, so this is just how I just basically plan out my days really in this bullet journal. I don't make it fancy, I just literally put down what needs doing in a day, and I invariably smudge it. But yeah, I'm not gonna try and do too much today. I don't want to take on too much, but yeah, and I will probably add some more things to that list as it goes, as the day goes on, and as I figure out some more stuff. But yeah, I keep it pretty simple, to be honest. So let's get started with filming the June setup, because that is the most pressing thing. I just wanted to show you guys, this is the precarious setup that I've got going at the moment for filming today. I wanted to use my actual camera. Normally when I film I use my phone, which is what I'm recording this vlog on today. But you know, I have this amazing camera that I haven't been using. I used to use it whenever I used to do my videos. It's an Olympus EM10 Mark II. It is the one that the screen only flips it this way. It doesn't flip all the way over, which is why I don't use it for vlogging, because you can't see what's going on in it. But it is an amazing camera. I love the camera for like stills and things. Normally when I film I use this gooseneck tripod and I just clamp my phone in the end of it. It's actually not strong enough to hold my camera, so I have been trying to find a solution that would be strong enough to hold my camera. And I'm wondering actually whether if I got a stronger gooseneck, because like the ones that we have at work, I've got a shorter cable but they are much stronger, they're not as flexible, and I'm wondering if I then got like a handle for my camera and then clamped the handle in the gooseneck, if that would be a better option for overhead filming. But at the moment I am basically using my tripod that is like leaned precariously, and it's currently being held by this, which is actually the hand strap that I use for my camera. This is actually handmade. It's from a seller on Etsy. I will try and remember to link it down below. But yeah, I've been trying to come up with different ways to be able to use my actual camera rather than my phone, because filming on my phone does take up a hell of a lot of space on it, and it obviously limits the quality that I can do. And yeah, I need a better solution. I've been thinking about getting those like monitor stands that clamp to your desk, but I just haven't quite figured out which one to get and which attachments and things I would need. But I have to say, having this IKEA pegboard here has been incredibly useful so far, because obviously like I've got the gooseneck attached on there, and I've also previously had it attached on the side, and then like this rod that I use to keep the strings on is what I've attached the loop to at the moment. So yeah, this pegboard has become, it's incredibly useful for this sort of thing. Okay guys, so the battery for my camera is charging at the moment. I typically did not prepare and did not charge it, so I've just actually given like half the bathroom a quick clean, because I forgot to add that to my to-do list. I did my big clean yesterday, but we discovered that there was a leak with the shower. We keep having issues with our shower basically. So I didn't clean the bathroom because James had taken the panel off the bath and all of that sort of thing. So I've cleaned half the bathroom, and then I'm going to clean the other half. Clean the shower and the bath just before I have my bath later. So I've just added clean the bathroom to my to-do list. And also I want to have a go maybe later at making toilet fizzes. I've been slowly switching us over to eco-friendly cleaning options only. I still have a few more chemically products that are left from before, but they're more for spot cleaning things for specific jobs. I still have an oven cleaning thing. I still have disinfectant spray, but not the squirty spray, but the aerosol spray that I don't think I've ever used. I it was like when COVID broke out, it was like, oh look what we've got, but then I didn't go out anywhere, so we didn't use it. And what else have I got? I've got like, you know, like cleaning pastes and stuff that are like the pink stuff and all of that sort of thing that you don't use that often, so those are still in the cupboard under the sink. But for everything else, I've kind of moved over to like eco-friendly options. And one of the things that I want to try and tackle is we live in a hard water area, so we do get limescale build up quite a lot, and I'm trying to find ways to tackle that. I use Ocean Saver bathroom cleaner at the moment because that is supposed to help with limescale, but it's not dealing with our limescale. So I need to try and find a way to, find things that I can use to try and get rid of limescale. So that's something that I might end up doing later, or it might be something that gets done later down the line, but I have added it to my to-do list just in case. I think what I'm going to do, well, the battery is charging at the moment, but I think what I'm going to do is film a couple of little B-roll bits for getting set up for the monthly setup. I am doing watercolour again this month, so I'm also gonna just do a little bit of prep work. So I don't prep a huge amount, but I do like mark out where certain lines need to go, and just in pencil. And because I'm watercolouring, I will look for some reference images so that I've got those ready. And I might just like pencil in the lines of the flowers that I'm going to do. This will probably go up after that video, so I feel like I can say the flower that I'm doing for June is magnolia. And I'm doing a combination of white magnolia and pink magnolia. Magnolia is kind of like I said, obviously last month, like peonies are my favourite flower, like overall. And then my other two kind of favourites that I like to see in nature and things are cherry blossom, which of course I did in, I think it was April, and magnolia. And they're both, it's funny because when I sort of think, oh yeah, they're the flowers that I like to see when I'm walking around and things, I think probably it ties to like growing up. My mum and dad's house has a cherry tree in the corner and a magnolia tree in the garden, in the front garden. And we're actually, at the moment, we are trying to root some cherry tree cuttings because we had the hedge ripped out at the front of our house, and we've put in a flower bed, and like my dream is to have a cherry tree in the corner of the front garden. We probably won't get to see it blossom while we live here because obviously like we're trying to root like a tiny little cutting that's like this big, so it won't grow to be a tree while we're here. But this area is our home. Like James's parents live just outside our village, so I think it's something that we would see, like as time goes on, we would see that tree grow up. So yeah, I've just always wanted to have a cherry blossom tree, and yeah, I would, if we had a bigger front garden, I would say that I also want a magnolia tree, but we don't. Maybe I could put one in the back garden. Yeah, so that's magnolia is going to be the flowers for this month, and I've actually made a special, where have I put it? I've actually made a special colourway of my dot stickers to use in this, in my spread for this month. So I'm going to try and get this up and released as well at some point, but I need to print all of the different sizes and things and get them ready. I'm hoping to actually do kind of like a florals collection with a few different flowers and different shades that sort of match those flowers. But yeah, so I'm going to film a little bit of B-roll, and then hopefully we can get started and get cracking with filming this setup, because they do usually take quite a while, and because I am doing watercolour and I'm doing it on 2 different pages, obviously it needs time to dry. So yeah, so it will take quite a while, this video, I think. So hopefully I can get something done while it's drying, though. I will be pottering on with other stuff. That's probably when I'll start tackling those shelves behind me. Right, I've got to crack on and get some B-roll done because I'm procrastinating now. was filming. So I've got my bullet journal here, I've got some bits and bobs that I was using. Behind the whiteboard that is used to bounce the light around is this, which all needs sorting out. And then the bit that I was saying that I need to tidy up is over here. I've got a gigantic pile of stuff for destashing. I've got loads of stuff just shoved over there. I've got like my work laptop and everything that needs sorting out. And then the shelves that I want to rethink are these ones up here. I kind of want to put some of these books downstairs with our other books, and just think about what I actually want up there on those shelves. And I just feel like it's really cluttered, and I just kind of want to tone it down a little bit so that it's not quite so full on. But yeah, that's kind of the plan. What I'm thinking is tidy desk first, because tidy desk, tidy mind, and then tackle this. Yeah, wish me luck. Phase one is done. Desk is clear, other than what needs to be on there and would normally be on there. So I'm pleased with that. Now I'm going to tackle this and sort this out, and then we can tackle that. So guys, I think I've got the shelves how I want them. I've taken a lot off there. Yeah, I've taken quite a lot off the shelves and shuffled things around, and I've moved a few things onto here that I did have over here, and it's actually meant that this is going to work a lot better now as well. I've moved on that shelf. I did have that basket which has got like my journaling stuff in, and I've moved it up there next to where my planners are stood, and it's meant I can put my little set of library drawers here, which is good because they were on top of there and it just wasn't very convenient to try and look for stock. And I do actually need to get another small set or a couple of like individual ones, so they would actually fit next to it quite nicely there as well. Yeah, and it's meant that I can free just a little bit more space up on here. So this definitely needs organising, but I'm really happy with how that's turned out. It's meant that I've got a bit of a more safe home for like that picture there, which is a picture of my grandma and me and my cousin and my sister, which hasn't really had a home properly. I've had it over here, I've had it on the windowsill, and it keeps getting knocked over, so I wanted somewhere a little bit safer for it. So that's got a nice safe place there, and it's also meant I've been able to, this little Swarovski set of a teapot and 2 teacups was my grandma's. We actually got it for my grandma, and my mum asked me if I wanted it, because obviously I'm a bit of a tea snob, and it's been sat in its box because I didn't know how to display it in a way that I didn't want it to get damaged or anything. So I can now display that there, like next to my teacup, and then I've got like that's a box from, I don't know, is that one the Librarian one or is that one Betty's? I think this one might be, oh no, it is the Librarian one that had macarons in it. So yeah, I just thought that's a nice little area. And then I've got somewhere actually that I can put Juliet, who is my string of hearts. She's getting really long, and I did have her on that shelf on my desk, but she was getting so long that she was getting tangled in my my Pilia, Pepe, his name is Pepe. So I'm much happier with her over there. And yeah, and I've put my little Rifle Paper Co recipe box up there, so that has inserts in it for my ring planner, which obviously I'm not using at the moment, so I don't mind that it's not like easily I mean, it's still easily grabbable. And then I've got my little doctor's bag up there, which was just kind of crammed in the middle here, so it's quite nice to have it back up there. And then yeah, I've minimised down the books, and I've put my writing slope up on the top shelf. And this little basket, I did have to keep like my journal and things in, but it just was a waste of the basket really. So I've put my vintage headscarves and the little cloths that I use as hankies in there, just because they're the sort of thing that, like, I pack my bag here, so they're the sort of thing that I kind of want to grab from up there. But yeah, I'm really happy with how the shelves have turned out. I have got a lot of stuff to sort out, like all of these books. One of the reasons that I wanted to sort the shelves is because they only have those 2 supports there that secure them to the wall, and it always makes me really anxious because these books are really heavy, and so it's just always made me really anxious to see them up there. Even though they've been up there for years and they haven't fallen down, it still just makes me anxious. So they're going to go downstairs into our non-fiction book collection, and then some of them are out of date, so I'm going to get rid of those, like that tax guide from 2015, because that's when I opened my shop for the first time, 2015. I've got like some sketchbooks that are like half used, but which the reason they're half used is because I don't like the paper, so I think I'm just going to get rid. I've got loads of these books, which are like those creative challenge books, and I kind of want to like maybe put one on my desk at a time to actually try and work through it, because they are, I do love this kind of book. I've just never been able to stick to them before, but obviously now things are a bit different since I've been diagnosed, so I might be able to do that. And then I've got this book that I bought from the book sale at work, which is an illustrated Flora book, and that one I kind of want to keep up here because it is it's really, really good for like when you're like, when I'm planning like flowers and like painting flowers and things, so I might actually just slip it in there on that end maybe, or maybe put it on top of the writing slope sideways like that, because it is really pretty. It's quite heavy, but it's a really pretty book, so I kind of want to keep it up here. But a lot of the other ones, they're either books that I've brought upstairs that I've brought them up here for drawing or for taking photos, or yeah, they're like non-fiction business books and things which can go downstairs because I you know, if I want them I can go and get them. The ones that I have kept up here are How to Be an Illustrator by Darryl Rees. That one's really good. And then these ones, which are all actually these 3 are photography and social media books. well, they're photography books basically, because even that one, even though it's a social media book, it's about photography for social media. And I just really like them for, like, this one is my go-to guide when I can't remember how to do the settings on my camera. And this one's just got some ideas on it, and this one's just a really good prompt one. And then I've kept a little book of lettering. And then here I've kept a few Rifle Paper Company notebooks that I like. The bullet journal method. I've kept my Indie Roller handbook, because that one's really good. It's got loads of tips and things for business. The Ladybird Book of Mindfulness that Jane's got me. Cindy Gunther Baldo, she's llama letters on here. Her cute hand lettering book. I've got a zine from Fran Nerd, a little cacti book, and a little notebook there. And I'm kind of tempted actually to keep my houseplant book up here, maybe. So I might also sneak that on the shelf somewhere. But yeah, I'm really happy with how they are looking now. I took down obviously like the banners and things, because they've been there for so long. And I know I always get comments in the back, if they're in the background, like, oh my god, I love the little banners and things, and they're cute, but they are really impractical. They're always getting tangled and stuff, and they're kind of not my style anymore as well. Like, I sort of feel like when I first started my shop and my business and everything, I kind of went for a really bright, colourful kind of vibe, because that's what I thought other people liked. But actually, like, my style is much more like antiques, vintage stuff, kind of retro. I'm much more that kind of person than a bright pastel coloured kind of person. But yeah, so I'm gonna put the books away and everything and try and get tidied up a little bit. But I just wanted to show you the finished shelves. It's definitely not got better. I would say it's got worse. But I have reorganised this again. So I decided to move these so that they were closer, because up there is quite far for me to reach. But yeah, and I've just done a quick sort out of some of this just to tidy it up a bit. But yeah, I've now got a huge amount of pile of stuff to sort out, and I need to go make tea, so I might come back to this later. Okay, I've made progress. So desk is nearly cleared again, just a few bits to go through there, taking out the rubbish. Just got to take those downstairs. Those two books really need to be got rid of because they're so out of date. And like, that's the banner and things. I can't decide whether to get rid of it or to put it in the loft. For now, I've hung my backpack on the hook. Shelves are looking great. These shelves are looking great too. Much better than they were. Let me just come this way a little bit. Much better. So yeah, I'm really quite pleased with how we're doing. So yeah, so I'm really quite pleased with how much I've managed to achieve today. I do now desperately have to go and make tea. So I need to go make tea. It's an instant pot meal, so hopefully I can just kind of like chuck everything in and set it going. And then I need to do my yoga, and then I need to clean the bath and then have a bath, because that is my like ritual, and do my journaling and things for the end of the day. And yeah, just kind of start to wind down a bit. It is 6 o'clock, so yeah, I need to start the wind down really, because it's work tomorrow. So, right, I'm going to take these books downstairs, go and make tea. Okay guys, Instant Pot is on. We're having Tuscan chicken pasta for tea, which will be nice. And that's just chilling down there. And I am ready to do my yoga. I started week 2 today of the beginners yoga thing, even though I've been doing it obviously for like months now. They released the beginners program, so I started that, but I'm not going to show you me doing it because I need to charge my phone, so that's my excuse. Yoga is done. I am just about to, I'm just going to roll on my mat, Dinner, I've just released the pressure on the Instant Pot. I've just got to stir in the spinach and the cream cheese, shred the chicken, and that's ready. And then, yeah, so we should have finished eating by like 7:30. Can run the bath, made myself hot chocolate. Basically, yeah, I'm almost ready to sort of start my wind down. And here we go. Here is the finished meal. So I don't take the chicken out, I shred it in the pot and just sort of mush it up, and then as you're stirring in the cream cheese and the spinach, it kind of shreds it even further and mixes it in. James's portion is much larger than mine. But yeah, I like this one. It's a Pinterest recipe, so I will try and remember to link it down below for you. Yeah, I recommend trying it, it's tasty. I just wanted to hop on and sign off the vlog for the night. It's quite late now, it's past my bedtime actually. I've just been syncing my digital calendar with my bullet journal, and just basically it's like essentially like doing a migration in the bullet journal method, and make sure that everything on my Google Calendar is up to date. And then I also make sure that any things that are happening this week, this month, are in my bullet journal. And then I also just sort of go back through last month's to-do list and like the daily to-do list, and just see if there's anything that I've missed that I need to move forward into the new month. And then I've just sat and written, I've started tomorrow's to-do list as well, just so that it's ready. I am just about to just do my journaling for the end of the day, and then I'm going to head to bed. I'm not going to journal for very long, I just want to kind of just get the bare bones down and head to bed and just sit and read my book. I had a very relaxing bath. I didn't actually read though at all. I just sat and watched some of my favourite YouTube channels, and sometimes that's, you know, that's my favourite thing to do. So, right, yeah, I'm going to sign off now. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. I don't really know that I would have done a great deal in it, because I didn't get everything planned to do done, but sometimes that's just what happens, isn't it? But if you have watched it and you enjoyed it, please do like the video to let me know that you've enjoyed it. If you've got any questions or anything, please put them down below. And hopefully I will maybe do another vlog again soon, who knows.
thank you very much for watching anyway.